Recently, I read a book called Digital Minimalism by Cal Newport, and it might be one of my favorite books of all time. The reason why it might be one of my favorites is because it addresses an issue that has been core to my life. It's the overuse of social media and technology as a whole. I feel like being raised Gen Z, since I'm 20 years old now, I was raised on a computer essentially. I spent more time playing games on my PlayStation or surfing the internet for Minecraft tips and tutorials than I spent outside and reading books and really being a kid. Many people are aware of the overstimulation that occurs on social media. We can look at research backed by these Ivy League schools that say that usage of social media leads to increased mental health negative outcomes. And frankly, I just don't want to be putting myself in that position. I want to set myself up for the best chance at success that I possibly can. So I realized that my 4 hour average screen time a day wasn't acceptable anymore. It wasn't going to get me to the next level. So I did some research and I came across Newport's book. In Newport's book, essentially he talks about how we use social media as a sort of low quality of leisure. It's something that we always resort to because it's always in our immediate access. It's always on our phones, if not our phones, then our tablets. You can pull up YouTube videos on your television. And there's a seemingly infinite amount of platforms for us to be able to choose from and to interact with. And Cal argues that the things that we claim social media does good for us, he believes that there's more efficient ways to accomplish those same outcomes while avoiding all the distractors that come with social media and all the negative outcomes. So I decided to implement my own system right here. This is my journal that I use to write down my ideas, and I use to document things that happen in my life. And then this right here is my e-reader that I got used, and I use it to, of course, read books. And it's something that's really easy to reach for in lieu of a cell phone, but I'll talk more about it in a moment. This is my personal system for avoiding like doom scrolling and avoiding the negative outcomes that come with social media. Since I've implemented this system and been really devout with it, I've reduced my screen time by around 40%. So it's really impressive that I'm only averaging like an hour and a half, 2 hours a day, whereas before I was doing like 4.5, 5 hours. So let's first talk about the journal. I don't use this as though it's like a diary. I don't write in it on a consistent basis, like day-to-day basis. But it's really nice because I can document literally anything I want to, right? Any ideas that I have, such as the idea to even start filming, it all originated or mostly originates from my journal. It's like a rough draft that I can do for my newsletter, or I can do for videos like this. And it's proven to be really useful because as opposed to me passively consuming hours of other people's things, here I am, I'm actually creating my own ideas. I'm creating my own, rough drafts, and I'm able to turn them into full-fledged newsletters or articles or videos. And I'm able to turn them to full-fledged articles or videos. And I know that I'm very early in the journey. It's not going to be anything crazy, obviously, but it's still a very satisfying feeling to know that I created something. You know, it's awesome. Next, I'm going to talk about my e-reader. This thing has been a godsend, honestly. I loved reading growing up, but at some point in the mix of all the social media use and of course life like school and such, I lost my touch for it. You know, I just wasn't as consistent as I should be. But now it's like I carry an entire library in my backpack wherever I go. I can show you now. I got this e-reader at the end of last year, December 2025. And so far, I've done 236 hours of reading. 236 hours of reading. And reading has been amazing, truly life-changing, to be honest. Reading has allowed me to understand myself in a much better way, especially when you're able to identify problems that you have and then use books, you know, books that were written by people who were in that exact same situation as you before. And you're able to take advice and pointers from them and apply them and fix your problem. It's like the most satisfying thing ever. And even if you don't read nonfiction or self-help books, there's so much like fiction books out there with amazing stories, amazing authors. I read both fiction and nonfiction, and it's awesome. I can tell that my vocabulary has improved, my attention span, like my focus has been on point since I started reading more. I've been really present in the moment, especially when you read through a series. Like I'm reading through the Red Rising series right now. You're able to develop like an attachment to the characters and empathy for the characters, and you really understand like their reasoning, how they feel. I mean, it's truly amazing, and it's better than, in my opinion, it's better than any other form of media. It's better than social media, better than like television, things like that. Just my opinion. Because all those other things start from writing. But yeah, I think it's really awesome. And this is my system. It's very simple. Outside of this, like on my phone, I forgot to mention, I do use blockers. So I do have like on my iPhone, I have like downtime scheduled for social media apps, just to make sure that, you know, I'm focused during the day and I'm not exceeding any limits. And yeah, outside of that, I mean, I've reduced my screen time to a fraction of what it used to be. I'm more present in the moment, and I've been having more ideas as of late. My quality of ideas has been better. I've been spending more time with my family members, with my friends, and I've been so present in the midst of it all. And I think it's really crucial, especially for me who's studying a degree in STEM and really trying to hone in on my future. Like, focus is so important. It's crucial. The ability to focus, get work done, the ability to think for oneself and be present and mindful to manage it all, it's amazing. So I recommend, highly, highly recommend for others to try this system out. So thank you for watching. I truly appreciate it if you're up to this point. Much more to come. Take care.